Ellie Belly, bin. Bin, 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 bin. Ellie, quit. Look, 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 look. Ellie Belly. Hola todos, it's Lacey here in the mountains of Guanajuato. I am making an agua fresca de piña con limon and chia seeds. I like to leave a little bit of the skin on. It's just a little extra nutritious. Doesn't have to be skinned perfectly anyways, and it kind of makes the water a prettier color. Pretty green. Okay, paso, hijo. Junior's right over here. I'm gonna stick that into my blender, and then I'm going to add some azúcar, sugar, about a half a cup. Just a minute. I put him on the floor, and now he's gonna jump back up there. And now I'm gonna fill this up with some water all the way up to here, and then I'm gonna blend it. Here is our cucumber water, and we're gonna add our limes. Alright, I have 4 limes, all different sizes. This is my family's favorite agua fresca, especially when it's really hot outside during our hot season. We will make pictures and pictures of this every day. It's everybody's favorite. I keep my chia seeds and anything that I have out that I use all the time, I keep them in the fridge now because we're having a bunch of ants in the house. I put a few tablespoons of chia seeds in there, and now we're going to mix it up. I mix it up right away because if I don't, the chia seeds will get really clumpy. And that's it for our agua fresca. I'm not even gonna pour this into a pretty pitcher because the family is gonna drink it. Everybody's gonna have a glass and it's gonna be gone. Let's change it. If you wanna make this recipe, see how pretty that is? Especially when you leave the peel on. It's a really pretty green. Some of the peel. Agua frescas are supposed to be really refreshing and really light on sugar, but if you like it sweeter and you try the recipe, go ahead and just add some more sugar. We're gonna have this with dinner tonight. I am making, we're doing a little carne asada outside actually. I have some pork from the pig that we just butchered. I took some out of the freezer and I have it marinated in the fridge, and we're gonna have that with some potatoes. So let's put this on the table. Let's talk about our pets. I thought I would grab the pork steaks out of the fridge and show you. Aren't they beautiful? Home raised. It's gonna be good. And with all the spices, it smells amazing already. And it's not even cooked. And then I cleaned some green onions that we're gonna throw on the grill to have with it too. With some baked potatoes, I think. And I think that'll probably be it with some tortillas and some salsa. All right, let's go to my room where we can chat and I can shut the door. I don't know if I shared this yet, but this is Pa's and I's like closet space. We're gonna be installing like California closets in here, but we just decided to get some hooks at the Home Depot in Querétaro and make a shelf, and this is our temporary closet in our bedroom. All right, so I've had a few messages about how to bring your pets from the United States to Mexico. I believe Maggie was a dear friend that messaged me and asked me about that process, so I'm going to share that in this video. So we have transported 2 cats when we first came down. No, 1 cat, Mia. When we first came down, we drove our vehicles and she just rode the vehicle with us all the way here. And then we also had our second experience bringing Allie, which you just saw at the beginning of this video. She just came down by land as well on the bus with Paloma. So those are our 2 experiences, bringing animals, our pets, over the border by land. And as of February 2025, the rules have changed as far as bringing your pets over. They don't need a health certificate anymore, and they also don't need any vaccines if they are under 8 weeks old. If they're over 8 weeks old, then they need the rabies vaccine, but that's it. When we drove our vehicles down ourselves, nobody even cared that our cat was in the vehicle and we crossed the border. Nobody asked if we had any pets or anything like that. It was no issue. But then when Paloma brought Ellie down from Minnesota on the bus, there was a couple things that we needed to do to make sure that Ellie could come. Animals, pets are not allowed to be transported on buses in the United States unless they are service animals. So that was the only way that Ellie could come. So she didn't need anything. Paloma brought her over the border. They said, "Oh, you have a dog?" She said, "Yes, I have my dog." And just a minute, baby. And they just looked at her and they said, "Oh, okay, that's great." Sorry, Maya came in. So they didn't require anything for Ellie to come. She was like 7 weeks old, so she didn't have her rabies vaccine, but they didn't even ask for anything. On the bus that she came down from Minnesota back to Mexico was called the Tornado. And they didn't require any documentation for Ellie either. Paloma said that Ellie traveled really well. We bought her a little kennel that looked like a bag, and she went in it on her own and would get out and come and sit with Paloma and go back in her bag. She was really quiet and peaceful, so they didn't ask for anything as far as Ellie was concerned to be able to travel with Paloma. So like I said, those are the rules. There is a limit though. I believe it's 2 pets per person crossing the border. You'd have to look that up online. I didn't have a chance to look that up online before I made this video, but that was our experience. Super easy. We didn't need any proofs of anything, and again, that was for a land crossing. If somebody, I'm sorry, Junior is here too. If somebody did have some kind of concern about your pet, usually it's by choice, to be honest. If you are following all the laws and the regulations, you could still risk somebody saying that they have an issue with something that you have, and you usually just pay for that issue. So no worries bringing your pets over. It's really easy. And yeah, I hope this video helps for anyone that wants to bring their beloved pet. That has been our experience. So if you liked the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos just like this one, and look for more moving to Mexico videos because we have lots to share.